So you're thinking about going to college. Everything you need to know about college, I can literally break it down for you in three simple letters. Three. F.A.P. Financial aid or financial assistance, accreditation, and placement. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, well, what about all the big things like, the football team, basketball team, the educational programs, the ability to study abroad. All those things are lovely and they're very, very attractive. But let's be real here. In the grander scheme of things, let's focus on the bigger picture. When you're looking to go into college, I want you to narrow your focus to three big things. So this way you can see if this is going to work out for you. First is financial assistance. Isn't it amazing that all the schools that you want to go to, listen carefully, isn't it amazing that all of the schools that you want to go to tend to, one, cost a crap load of money, and two, they don't offer a whole lot of financial assistance? Well, unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. Schools are businesses and they have a demand model. So they want to create a demand, but with a limited amount of supply. So that means it could be 1,000 people applying for 100 spots. So when you're getting in, you're so focused on getting into the school, but you're not focused on, well, how are you going to pay for the school? There are schools that are out there that provide you a high level of quality education that literally is not going to break your bank. And not only will it not break your bank, they take greater pride in helping you matriculate through school by providing you with financial assistance. So when you're looking at a school, look to see how much financial assistance are they providing, as opposed to saying if they got the number one football team in the country or number one baseball, basketball, or volleyball team in the country. Start looking at it and saying, which one of these schools is going to provide me with the best amount of financial assistance? Second, accreditation. For those of you who are not familiar with the accreditation thing, accreditation basically means, for lack of better words, that, and I'm probably overly simplifying it, and there are going to be people who are going to correct me, and that's fine. It really is a governing body that ensures that the institution has a basic fundamental academic level that it provides. And a school's accreditation goes a long way towards representing to the general public that yes, we have the minimum criteria necessary in order to provide a certain level of academic excellence. When a school tells you that they don't have accreditation, or they're in the process of getting accredited, or they have provisional accreditation, or they lost it but they're in the process of getting it back, yeah, you might want to think about running, player. And that's not trying to be nasty, and I'm not trying to say that schools who are trying to get their accreditation back or who are trying to get accredited are not good schools. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that for you, that you need to ask yourself the question, if you're going to a school that is in the process of getting accreditation or getting accredited, what type of impact is that going to have on you? Like, I can tell you right now, when I was going to law school, one of the things that you had to have in order to be admitted to the bar is you had to graduate from law from an ABA, American Bar Association accredited law school. Well, when I was applying, I got a few heads up about schools that weren't accredited. They were like, oh yeah, we'll waive the admissions test and you can just come on in. I was like, yeah, no, it's okay, player. Now, finally, once you've gotten past financial assistance and you've also gotten past the accreditation, your last one, placement. People, at the end of the day, let's say what it is. We go to school to enhance our ability, among other things, to enhance our ability to be more employable. We want to use, now, they're going to be those persons in the academic arena, those persons for whatever reasons, for other reasons, they use it and so forth. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to college with the intent that it improves your economic well-being, guess what? You want to know how well that school helps you or helps people like you get placed in jobs. That might be important to you. So you want to find out when you're talking to the schools, when they say they have a high placement rate, first of all, what does that even mean? Two, make sure it's in your major. Three, are they taking credit for people actually applying for jobs and getting jobs on their own? Or are they taking credit for the fact that a person was able to go through the school to get the jobs? So people, when you're looking at college, don't get caught up in the haze. Don't go on the campus and be like, ooh, ah, and get all blown around because of how pretty the campus looks, the great football program, the distinguished alumni, all that's sexy. You got to start narrowing it down to how does it affect you? Do they provide you with financial assistance? Is the school accredited? And most importantly, when you're done with everything, are they going to help you get a job or at least help point you in the right direction? Those are three things that you really should keep in mind when you're looking seriously into your academic future.